quintessential playlist for a mere $107,008, which again, we've got a discrepancy. At the top, it's $107,100. I have found what I can only describe as, I guess, the next logical step in the NFT grift. Sell something with zero real world value for an absurd price tag and call it an art project. We are breaking free from the mundane. How music can help you upgrade your life by igniting creativity and inspiring adventure. This is an advertisement for a playlist. This is an advertisement for a very, very expensive playlist. I stumbled upon this on Reddit, and I haven't seen anyone talking about it other than a little bit of chatter on the Reddit thread and on Twitter, so I decided to make this video, because I can't tell if it's AI generated. I have questions, but mostly it's just one of the funniest things I've seen all year. Let's dive right in, right? This is MELOMINT.com. What do we got? Rare people realize that the kind of music they listen to massively impacts and shapes their life. Could your current playlist be the reason why you're depressed, unhappy, stuck? So we've got an advertisement for a playlist, and they are solving all of our problems with it, right? We're immediately, if you're depressed, like we're gonna fix that. Or in the same way, could it be the reason you're happy and content? Which I guess is probably what they don't want, right? If they're trying to sell us a playlist. I do not believe that discovering a new song can change the entire course of your life for the better. I know it. Anyway, I'm not gonna line by line all of this, but they just they go ahead and lay out just a big, oh yeah, we get the life story here. Yeah, here are a quick non-music related facts from my personal life just to get the point across and prepare context for the song story later. It might sound bizarre, but Pokemon, yes, the game, in a certain aspect, has shaped my life into the one it is at the present moment. So we get a whole life story about Pokemon, getting them interested in computing. I'm skimming here because if any of you are looking for spoilers in the seek bar, I am maybe 10% into this. This is huge, and this is just one page of this website that's all essentially just a big advertisement for a set of very, very expensive playlists. So the rest of the main page is basically this person just laying out their life story and how they found Pokemon and learned English and all the, qualifying them to be the guy who it's worth it to buy this playlist from, right? Like, that's the point of the thing. But it's also just has stuff like this littered throughout it, just weird, like, here's the schematic that I promised a few hundred letters before. This is just one simple example of how a song can unleash a ripple effect in your life. And this was super funny to me, because it's like he has this in the first half, right? Like, you discover a new song, you really like it, you start researching the artists, like, okay, yeah, you check out their other, you start enjoying their other tracks, maybe, yeah, you hit the Spotify related artists, find some similar stuff, and then they start losing you, right? You connect with the lifestyle and the cult, like, okay, maybe, like, in a loose way, like, if you maybe find other artists in the genre, and you could say that's, like, part of the culture, you start dressing better, confidence boost. Just confidence boost. You suddenly gain a new awareness of the world around you. People like you more. Opportunities start opening up. So again, we have the guy selling us the playlist who is just telling us how music can solve every single problem, right? And I just love how it starts out totally normal, and then 3 lines later, you're seeing, your third eye has opened because you listened to, I won't spoil this person has some strong opinions on music, which we're gonna get to, and I won't spoil those, but, yeah, now your third eye has opened up. Yeah, the vast transformative powers of music, and I invite you to explore it with MELOMINT, a brand created to enrich, God, it's hard to even read all of this because it's so, like, I guess I feel especially bad if they hired like like someone to just write this, like gave someone a prompt and said we need this many words about this, because God, this must have been tough to write faking it. But this sounds like someone who's like a true believer, or trying, like really trying to grift. It goes on, more life story type stuff. You know, it's 2016. I found myself in a period of life that felt devoid of color, each day fading. And if I were to line by line this video would be 25 minutes easy, and we're not doing that. They go on about how they started changing, you know, they started working on their fitness and nutrition, fashion, and that drove them to start traveling. It's like, yeah, if you just listen to new music and have a ton of money for plane tickets and like to pay your rent while you're out of town, yeah, music will just absolutely change your life. As the days passed, it became more apparent how different I was becoming. I was energetic and excited about life, whereas it seemed like the majority of people around me were living on autopilot, just like I was before. Oh, here we go. This is incredible. So now we're gonna get some actual takes on what music is good and isn't. As someone who has listened to every song in the world, I'm an old spirit. Here are my objective thoughts. I don't know if this is like a tongue-in-cheek, like I'm an old spirit, or if, I mean, it wouldn't take very much for me to believe this person, whoever wrote all this, also believes in, you know, reincarnation and twin flames, and nothing wrong with believing in reincarnation and what twin flames or this or that or that or this, but like believing in reincarnation is one thing. Saying I've listened to every song in the world because my spirit's so fucking old, like that's, we're on a whole different path at this point. So anyway, here are my objective thoughts. Balkan music is the best in the world, with the most mesmerizing, soul-penetrating melodies, and the most talented singers and instrumentalists. Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and the UK have the best modern rap music. Okay. US music tends to be bizarre, but they do have good producers. I love how he just encapsulates, you know, I'm from the US, so out of all of this, I know the most about the like US music, and I love how he just sums it up into, yeah, it's pretty weird, it tends to be bizarre, but good production. And yeah, it's just more, African music is meh, but they have good drummers. K-pop is catchy, but it's for little girls. Russian music doesn't really resonate with me. No one really cares about the music down under, and then they say I only like 1-4, which I'm assuming is a singer or a group from down under, and it's just so, it's so rambly. So after making a bunch of, you know, random kind of disconnected opinions, or sorry, objective thoughts, not opinions, about global music, we finally start getting into the playlist selection. Not really. Again, you can look at the scroll bar over here, and you can see we are halfway down this page. So more advertising, cringy dad joke I don't even want to read out loud, just trying to add more value to the product. Yeah, I've traveled around so much, who has time to sift through all that music? Yeah, you heard that right, MELOMINT can judge music better than you. I love it. Yep, you got it. That ear belongs to me. The world's #1 music taste connoisseur. A flattening title, but well-deserved. And, you know, then they try to get you to Google the word Johnson, I think was the bit. They got me. I Googled that and found out it wasn't a thing. But, yeah. So what's all the fuss about? The ultimate! And they continue to talk about this playlist that we still haven't seen. After scrolling this page for like 2 minutes, check out the benefits of actually good music. Not the benefits of actually good music. Of course, the music in the playlist. Again, just more advertising, confidence boost, feel younger, becoming more social, break the ice and foster new connections with shared musical interests, making you a magnetic social presence. Like, they're just saying things about what music does, or is supposed to do, or what they think music does. Yeah, again, fashion upgrade. They keep going back to fashion, and there's a reason for that. We're gonna see in a little bit. No spoilers, but fashion becomes a part of this again. Okay, you know, it's good to listen to music from a different language. Why is it so great? Again, just kind of plowing ahead here. Finally, a name. I think this is the only name referenced on the whole thing. Leo from Team MELOMINT. I wonder how many people are on Team MELOMINT. I wonder if Team MELOMINT is just Leo. We get very real reviews. These had actual pictures recently. Man, this is legit. I mean, it's not like it's out here changing my life or anything, lol, but it's dope. It's kind of like finding a new favorite hoodie. Comfortable, fits perfectly, and I just want to wear it all the time. I do have to say that I got my friends addicted to German rap, though. Like, come on. I don't want to be that guy, but I don't think Christian, Nico, Amber, and Otis have bought. I don't. Nope. I don't think. Here we go. This is more interesting. Okay, I've been excited to get to this part because this was when I really started just being like when I was first finding this, like what the fuck is this? What am I even looking at? We get an insane bonus, absolutely free. And what is it? Something music related? No. I've been talking about fashion. They've been talking about fashion. You get a Rate My Outfit, a $98 value. A $98 value, free, with each playlist purchase. Yeah, you get a fit check. You get a fucking fit check. What more can I say? We're here. Let's choose some playlists, right? The first one, usually $530 for the starter pack, but on sale today for only $296 for, it says 674 tracks, but then right there it says 692, so it's, 692 tracks, give or take 18. And now we get to actually see a little bit of what type of music this person claims is going to be so transformative. Big into Balkan music, big into European rap pop. Maybe I'll check out some Balkan music before the end of this video, so I can say I gave it a fair shot. Because they seem to have thoughts on it. I listened to one band that I think is kind of Balkan inspired, but I'm not even certain. I wouldn't even say that with certainty. But yeah, we'll check out some Balkan music here in a minute, maybe. And yeah, it's a unique blend. It's designed to ignite your senses, inspire your mind, and uplift your spirit with a what are we, really, guy? This playlist becomes your catalyst for change, a tool to boost your creativity. I love that this is where we've gotten in the grift. I don't know how easy this is to see on the video, but also I noticed delivered instantly as a link for your streaming service of choice, right? So I don't think you even get these as MP3s, or I don't think you have these files. I think this is just a link to a Spotify playlist or something like that. And assuming that's true, anyone who's used Spotify for more than a couple of years has probably had that experience of an artist you really like not paying or doing, whatever they need to do to relicense their stuff to Spotify, so songs kind of disappear from your playlists, and then maybe they'll even come back up in a few months or a few years when they renew it. But assuming this is just a link, that's not even a guarantee that you're gonna have access to these forever. So that's the starter pack playlist. Let's go to the next one. Tailored Tunes. 1,241 tracks for $593. I'm not doing the math. I thought about opening up a calculator to do the cost per song. No, you can. Do it at home. Put it in the comments. So this one is fully custom. Now, if it's fully custom, they're consistent on how many tracks it is, at least between both descriptions. If it's fully custom, is it always they just stop at 1241? That's surprising to me. That if they're claiming that you're gonna fill out this questionnaire and then it's gonna be personalized to you, yet it's always gonna be 1,241. But anyway, 60 hours listening time, basically the same thing. You know, more tracks, more money. And then you've got like the sampler. This one's easy. This one's like about $2 a song. I thought about getting this for the video. I actually did. I sent there's a contact us link at the top, and I did email the person who runs the site to see if they wanted to talk about it at all, and I didn't get a response. But I thought about getting this just to see, but I didn't want the grift to work even a little bit. So, and I'm fucking broke. Let's be real. Yeah, and that's it. The motivation behind the more advertising to you, how great it is, you know, what makes it so special. Do you offer refunds? No, that's insulting. You're probably wondering, you know, but radio, wait, the thumbnail said $100,000 playlist. None of those said $100,000. Haha. Scroll up here to the top. I've got it open in this next tab. Here we go. VIP.melomint.com we are now accessing. Once upon a time, in the kaleidoscopic landscape of the music universe, an innovative entity was born. MELOMINT. It wasn't just a brand, but anyway, just more like mythologizing this brand. I will say I do kind of like their logo. It reminds me of that, White Bear? What was that, the Black Mirror episode? It kind of gives me that sort of vibe. I'm just gonna bomb through this, you know, blah blah blah. We're gonna change the world with music. You can VIP.melomint.com if you want to check it out. And we've got goals for 2023 and 24. Super vague to begin with, which I love. Making the world a better place through music, one song at a time. I love this as a goal, especially because they're not making music, right? They're just making playlists. Like they didn't even say like one share at a time, one playlist at a time. Like, this sounds like a goal of someone who is taking an instrument or like singing and making music. And then just like a bunch of, I was gonna say a bunch of vague shit, but some vague, some really specific, like a charity fundraiser launch, you know, celebrating with branded parties worldwide. It's just really loose goals that they can say, like, oh yeah, we met them because I had 4 people over at my house and I had the MELOMINT logo on the wall. But then it gets super specific, right? Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, Future, Travis Scott making a track on a Jules, Marseille Morad type beat. And then I love just the goal of Lil Pump, 6ix9ine, Future, and Travis Scott vibing to Balkan music. We need to get them to vibe to Balkan music. It is a 2023-2024 goal that these motherfuckers vibe to some Balkan music. Like, what? That's... Anyway, again, this is another one where I can't tell if this is like the ravings of a madman, someone doing maybe really good advertising, or just like ChatGPT. I cannot tell which one it is. US rappers collabing with EU artists on EU beats. Trap beats are boring. So I love how some of it is like stuff they want to do, like a fundraiser launch, a charity. Some of it is like really specific, like, yeah, we need to get these people on this type of beat, we need to get them vibing to Balkan music, and then we end with just like a vague, and US rappers should collaborate more with EU artists, because like, fuck trap beats, and that's one of our goals. Trap beats are boring. Anyway, I can't get over just how weird this is. I'm so happy that I found this, and I'm so surprised that no one else has made, or at the time of filming, no one else has made any YouTube videos about this. Okay, so I'm exhausted from reading their fucking like advertising. So, you know, blah blah blah. The scope of the endeavor, the quintessential playlist is the crystallized result of a lifetime's work that is continuous. What does that mean? The quintessential playlist is the crystallized result of a lifetime's work that is continuous. Like, the work was continuous, or the playlist is continuous? Because I think the playlist, like, I don't think they said that they continue to update it. Ooh, this opulent compilation. It's a timeless symphony, a musical odyssey. Oh my god, I hate it. I hate it so much. Okay. Blah blah blah. You're gonna have a big party. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so I guess this is part of what you're getting with the $100,000 playlist. They're gonna throw you a big party, either in Europe, in wherever you're from, or in Dubai. I would love to see if this actually happens. For what it's worth, like, I've been trying to say, like, grift and avoid the word scam, because I don't think this is a scam, necessarily, right? Like, assuming that you're getting what's advertised, you're getting your playlist, you're getting your fit check, they're telling you if you're dressing right or not. It's not a scam to put a really high price tag on something and see if someone buys it, right? As long as you're delivering on that thing. I would love to see if someone actually bites and gets the $100,000 playlist, like, what the party is, right? Because, I don't know, I don't know, how much does it cost to have a very expensive party thrown, right? Because I'm like, I don't know, I guess having a big old party thrown in Dubai for you is cool. Like, that's like a material, like, thing. It's an event. But anyway, I don't know. I I kind of doubt, and you'll see why a little later. I kind of doubt that whoever made this has any plans to deliver. I'd love to be wrong, though. I would genuinely love to be wrong. And MELOMINT guy, MELOMINT team, if you're watching this, I would love to chat with you. Genuinely, this is incredible. Um, Oh god, yeah, this isn't an ordinary party. It's an experience, a coming together of fans. Your night, your music, your statement to the world. That just makes me cringe. So yeah, more advertising, more advertising. Uh, to make a positive impact. Oh, yeah, they're not only committed to curating the world's finest music, but also using that transformative power to make a positive impact. The MELOMINT Harmony Project. MELOMINT Global Studios, Parties for Causes, Spotlight on New Talent, critical causes from health to poverty alleviation. I love just health as a cause. Like, we're throwing a party. Oh, what's the cause? Health. We just want people to feel better, generally. Less tummy aches. Like, I love it. I mean, keep the scope broad, right? There's nothing inherently wrong with that. I'm trying to not just shit on this, even though I obviously do think it's, like, so fucking stupid. Here it is, the quintessential playlist for a mere $107,008, which, again, we've got a discrepancy. At the top, it's $107,100. Here, it's $107,008. So, get your shit together, MELOMINT. You gotta figure this out. But yeah, 71% soul-penetrating melodies from the Balkans, peppered with electrifying European rap pop for a mere $107,000, and of course the party, delivered instantly, again as a link, so it's like we're not even getting the MP3s of these. I would love to see, again, if anyone bought this, how many of the MP3, or how many of, like, the Spotify links still work after a year, 2 years, etc. That's pretty much it. They, frequently asked questions. I'm not going to go through all of this. You can check out the website, but I dove a little deeper because I was curious. They have social media set up. At a glance, the social media looks pretty normal, right? You've got pictures of Kanye. Who can afford this marvelous showpiece, like, doing advertisement for themselves? U.S. music is bizarre. Just weird, MELOMINT, $107,008 playlist. See why it's going viral, but, like, it's not. At the time of writing this, these one like, I mean, that one has a few hundred. That's cool. But there's no coverage about this on YouTube. Like, it certainly isn't going viral. Don't just say you're going viral. But anyway, the Twitter looks relatively normal, right? New bewildering scam just dropped. They're like retweeting people being critical of them, which, kind of funny, tongue-in-cheek, whatever. But then, like, you keep going and you're like, huh? A Trump repost? And then you go to, like, their likes, scroll back a little bit further, burning World Economic Forum, a middle finger in some colors, that meme, a real mom removing LGBT flags from the classroom. So, like, this will get weirder if I keep going. I don't want to see anything that I can't look at on YouTube. If you see who they're following, you know, Tristan Tate, Andrew Tate, Elon Musk, a bunch of like stock and Bitcoin stuff. So, and of course the Donald himself. So, you know, this just looks like someone doing just kind of a standard NFT grift. Not like I'm like comparing it to NFT because it like smells and looks like one, especially like with the advertising and how, you know, it's a brand and a vision and all that. But that was kind of why I was saying I don't necessarily expect them to deliver on the whole big party thing. I know part of Andrew Tate's whole thing is you know, make a website that you're going to promise some big service, and if you can fill enough orders to make it worth it, try to deliver, and if not, don't. So maybe this is just one of those that's mostly a guess, but that's pretty much it. Oh, and of course there's an affiliate program. Earn up to 16 grand for referral, which I'm sure is if you refer people to get the $100,000 playlist. Make money by helping people. Can it get more noble than this? I won't scroll through all the details of the affiliate program. You know, MELOMINT.com, you guys can check it out. What do you think, though? Do you think this is just a silly art project? Do you think this is an out-and-out scam? Do you think it's a grift? Do you think it's someone who did too much acid, played Pokemon, listened to music? Yeah, but can it get more noble than this? I think that's a great spot to end the video. Just wanted to give a big thank you to everyone who stuck around for the whole video. This is my first long-form content of any kind. It was super fun to make. My channel is mostly fighting game stuff, but I saw this and thought it was a great reason to try something different. So let me know if you enjoyed it. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want more content like this or are interested in some fighting game content. Thanks again for watching, and I will hopefully see you on the next video.